Hey, how we doing today, folks? So what we're gonna do today is go ahead and clean this block up. It's got a little bit of grease on it. This one's actually fairly clean, to be honest, but we're gonna go ahead and clean this up and make it back to brand new before we put it in the car. Hey, whoa, settle down. All right, we're gonna stop there for just a second so I can zoom you in a little closer so you can see how this process is going here. I think it's cleaning up very well. I stopped right about here. I don't know if you can see it there. I can stop right about here. I'm gonna show you here because it did take the paint coating off as well. So that is something, obviously trial and error, learning experience is going along the way, right? So if a guy wanted to make sure that this didn't get touched, obviously take it off. I'm gonna see what happens when I go around the oil filter. I can see down here that it did already start taking some of the paint, etching it on the oil pan down here. So with that being said, definitely have to make sure that we strip the whole block. Not really touching the gasket right here. So I mean, this plate could probably stay there if a guy wanted to or whatever, but it's probably best just to take it apart. If we have it all fully apart, then we can go ahead and clean everything up. Let me show you here. All right, let's look here. That's the before, that's the after. This is what I was telling you, keep in mind. Doesn't distort any of the plaque. Numbers are still there. If I can focus, you can definitely still see the numbers. That's not an issue, but it does take the pretty little Honda symbol away that was up here. You can barely see it, but it'll etch that. See, it's etching it down here. That's all right, because I know a painter, so I'm not too concerned about that. Definitely good learning experience right here. Alrighty, folks, we are back with the K24, and what we got is it fully stripped here. I did not strip the intake manifold. That's gonna be replaced. We're not gonna be using this one. Going after market, that'll be coming up here shortly. And one thing I can tell you is it is a laser. Keep that in mind, and it does what a laser does. We have now answered all questions that if it hits plastic, yes, you can burn it. If it's thick plastic, I've managed to be able to just run by it. You can see here on the heater hose. Let me zoom in here. You can see here on this vacuum hose, not heater hose, that it has charred it just a little bit. No big deal. That's not gonna hurt nothing there, but it's something to think about. So when we do strip this, it'd be best if you bring it to me in a piece where if whatever it touches, you're okay that it gets a little bit of a blemish on it. And I went ahead and I cleaned the top up because I need to take it and get a couple fittings welded in it. So I figured I'd just clean it up for them, help them out. And yeah, let's take a look at this. Look at the detail, all cleaned up. A little bit right there, I can go back over. That's all dirt. Just dirt on the surface. Looks much cleaner. Here's the back. Takes the rust off. That's gonna get replaced, so I didn't worry about hitting it. I just mainly did the contact surface. Here's another example. Right down here you can see that it did blemish the paint. It wanted to start to heat it up and burn it. And this is a K24A8. This is the power plant that we're going to start off with and get accustomed to the K-Series world with. This comes off, so as you can see, I started to clean right here, but none of this I'll be using. Look at the detail. Took all the grease out from in between all the letters. Cleaned it all up. Up underneath, you can see I wasn't able to get back up in here, so you can see how much grime there was. But what I could reach, we got inside of. And then all the exhaust ports. Take a look at this. Let me get a light. All right, here we are back with the light. And peeps, check it out. Oh, I guess I forgot a pallet right there. Let me see, or is it just dirty? No, I could have hit it a little bit more. I did get it, definitely. If you would have seen the grime, you can probably see in the back of this journal here. Let's see right there, do you see that? Right up in there. Yeah, there's still a chunk there. I'm gonna chip it away. And I think there's a piece way back right there, you can see it. Right where the valve is, there you go, right there, you can see it there. But look how much it cleaned, how far it got inside there. You can see right there definitely where it stopped. It cleaned all that. So if this head was off, the springs were out, we could clean it up really well. I'm happy with it. That's awesome. If somebody wanted to paint it, you could paint it. Or if not, if you're a racer like me, we're gonna leave it, put it in the car because it's nice and clean. Anyhow, yeah. There's another project down with the laser stripper, laser cleaner. Till next time, peace.